What's up YouTube? Capital G here. It's like 3 in the morning, guys, and I was just about to go to sleep, but then I was like, let me go ahead and check out YG Organization, see if anything new was posted. I mean, this is kind of my job. I got to do a little bit of due diligence, and I am so glad that I decided not to hit the hay before checking out org, because there are a bunch of new cards from Code of the Duels that actually got revealed, and the card that I am most excited about is this one right here, guys. This is Firewall Dragon. You guys know that a lot of us thought that Deco Talker was going to be Yusaku's ace monster, but then people started pointing out, hey, come on, Cap, this can't be an official ace monster, bro. It doesn't have 2500 attack, and honestly, you guys are right, because Firewall Dragon is his ace. You guys see right here, 2500 attack, and the thing just looks, can we just take a second to admire how fucking magnificent this card looks like? Man, I'm gonna say something about the Link monsters. Like, Konami has got the design fucking down pat. Like, these cards look absolutely gorgeous. You know what it reminds me of? It kind of looks like Stardust Dragon and Cyber Dragon had a baby, and this is their baby, and it looks so fucking cool. Like, I definitely want to get one of these, and you guys already know, like, I love the ultra rare cards. So anyways, let's look at Firewall Dragon. I've already read the card. I think that it has a ton of potential. I think this card could potentially be very, very good. I kind of feel like it's going to be similar to like Utopia. A lot of people didn't like Utopia when it was first announced, but people were instantly in love with Stardust Dragon. They thought that shit was broken. So anyways, this is Firewall Dragon again. It is light. It is a Cyverse type, which I think is good. So far, it looks like almost everything Yusaku plays is Cyverse. I think that's pretty good, because Konami, if they're going to make a new type, they definitely need to support it. Having the main character play that type means that it's going to be relevant throughout the entire Vrains era. You know, if you guys ever watched Art V, just about everything that Yuya played was like spellcaster-based, pendulum magicians, and you know, obviously Performa Pals and whatnot. So I think that probably like 80 to 90% of what he plays is going to be like Cyverse. It's a Link 4, 2500. Obviously, it doesn't have defense because it is a Link monster. It requires at least 2 monsters to make, and I wonder if Link 4 is going to kind of be like the level 8 of, you know, level 8 like for synchros, or if it's going to be like the rank 4. Now, there's no way it can be the rank 4, because ranks go, like Exceeds, they have ranks, you know, 1 through fucking 12. So Links, well, you can only have a link to 5, right? Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can only have 5 links unless you like have crazy cards that let you link from your opponent's side of the field, but that's something completely different. Anyways, the effect is, well, 2 effects. Once, the first effect is, once while this card is face up, during either player's turn, definitely gotta like quick effects, you can target a number of monsters on the field and or in the graveyards up to the number of monsters and mutual link with this card. Return them to the hand. Dude, that is actually really, really good. So for starters, let's actually break down what mutual link means. You guys know how the link monsters have the link cursors. This one obviously points in 4 different directions like a cross. It points up, left, right, down. So it means that if you happen to have 4 monsters that are linked with Firewall Dragon, if you activate that effect, you can bounce 4 monsters from the field or the graveyard to the hand. Like, that is fucking insane. And you know what's actually kind of dope about this? Since he's light, it's kind of stupid because, right, your opponent could attack you and you could just activate the effect and you could get Honest back from the graveyard during the battle phase and then just use it in damage calculation. Like, I'm honestly thinking, like, if you ever have an opportunity to have 4 cards that are linked to this, I think you have to immediately activate the effect, because even if there aren't a lot of monsters on the board for you to bounce, like getting 3 monsters, getting 4 monsters back from your graveyard, like, that's fucking insane. Like, you're probably not gonna lose the duel after you go like +3, +4 with this guy. Well, you know, it does cost you some materials to go into him, but it looks like his effect can be pretty damn good. Effect number 2, if a monster linked by this card is destroyed by battle or sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 monster from your hand. Now, that is already a pretty good effect, guys, but here's the important thing to know. This guy can link to monsters on your opponent's side of the field since his link cursor is pointing up. So let's say that you actually destroyed one of your opponent's monsters with Regeki. You could use his effect and special summon something even if it's your opponent's monster that dies. So, I mean, I think Firewall Dragon is actually very legit, and the artwork, like, the artwork alone already makes me want this card. I can't wait to see like the other 15 versions of Firewall Dragon that you guys know Konami is going to make. Then we have Solvent Driver, which is also a light Cyber. So, well, no, this card is Earth. I was thinking maybe a lot of Yosaku's cards were going to be light attribute, which is like, okay, let's get them Honesties ready. It is level 6, 2200 attack, 2100 defense. You can only use each one of the effects once per turn. It's a hard once per turn. Effect number 1, if this card is in your hand or graveyard and a Cyber's type Link monster you control is destroyed by your opponent, either battle or card effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. So obviously this is supposed to work in conjunction with Firewall Dragon and with Decode Talker. Like if your Link monster dies, you can instantly summon this guy to the field. The second effect is what makes the first effect, in my opinion, make a lot more sense. Second effect says you can discard one spell card, then target one Cyber's type monster in your graveyard, special summon it, but it cannot something this turn. It probably means it cannot attack this turn. This means that if your Decode Talker dies, or if your Firewall Dragon dies, you can summon this guy to the field from your hand or from your graveyard. The graveyard part is important because it means you can use this guy for like discard fodder. You can Twin Twister him, then summon him back from your from his effect, and then you can just pitch a spell from your hand and you can get your your Decode Talker or your Firewall Dragon back to the field, and seems pretty legitimate. Then the last card you have is a Launcher Commander. This is an Earth Cyberse effect monster. It is level 4, 1700 attack and 1200 defense. All Cyberse monsters you control gain 300 attack and defense. All right, that's built on like 500 field spells over the Art V era, so I'm fine with that. Oh wait, it has to be other ones. Sorry. If it counted itself, that would be really good because it would make this guy a standalone. It would make it like a standalone 2000 attacker, which would be good. Once per turn, you contribute one Cyberse type monster, then target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Destroy it. Very important. This guy can tribute itself, so it's kind of like an exile force that also boosts up the entire Cyberse, like the entire Cyberse theme or type, by giving them basically like 300 attack and defense. I mean, this card's okay. We'll have to see a little more into the Cyberse type and where it's going to kind of figure out or equate how good this card is. But these are Yusaku's new cards, guys. They also have new cards for the other two characters on the show. The Muscle Man, his fucking archetype, I haven't actually read it yet, but this shit looks so fucking amazing. I'm gonna break this down into multiple videos so you guys don't have to watch like a 40-minute video or something like that. So anyways, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think Firewall Dragon is good? I'm fucking in love with this card's art. It's so good, and I actually think the card is pretty good. Link 4 does make it not the easiest thing to summon, but I mean, you guys know Konami's gonna give us more shit like Gofu. Like, it's inevitable. They're going to release a tour guide or a Rescue Rabbit or a Gofu or a Cleafort Scout or something stupid that's gonna break this mechanic. If not by the second set, then they'll forcibly make a card that's broken just to promote the mechanic. So anyways, whatever you guys think, leave it in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already.